Hello, today our topic is ethics and social responsibility in social media, in which we are going to discuss what is social media, its importance and impact of social media on society, and the why we need ethics in social media and the principle of ethics and social responsibility in social media. So these are the few of the topics we are going to discuss in this presentation or lecture. So let's first see what social media is. Social media are interactive computer mediated technologies that facilitate the creation or the sharing of information, ideas, career interest and other form of expression by individuals, virtual communities and network. These are basically websites and application. Those are designed to allow people to share content quickly and efficiently in a real time. Some other people define social media as apps on their smartphone or tablet, but in the truth is that these communication tools started with actually with the computers, and there is a misconception step from the fact that most social media users access their tool via apps. So these are the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Vimeo, and many more, and they're every day they are adding to the list. The next question which arises is that why we have included this topic in social responsibility and ethics and social responsibility in the subject. So basically it is due to its importance in our daily life and its impact on society. We need some we need some ethics and social responsibility in the social media, and then some we need some ethical principle there must be applied to the social media. So let's discuss this one by one. Importance of social media in our daily life is today's society. The use of social media has become a necessary daily activity. Everyone is start with the day and end with the day with the some tool of or some medium of social interaction. So social media is typically used for social interaction and access to news, information and decision making. It is becoming a very valuable communication tool whether locally and internationally or worldwide, as well as to share, create and spread the information. So it has very much importance in our daily life. So for this reason we want some rules or principle or some ethics and our social responsibility toward this social media use. So let's see that what kind of impact social media have over on our society. So if you see this picture, that so the woman is saying that you are gonna change the world with an online petition, a Facebook status updated, and a couple of retweets. So then he's saying you are right. I should probably share a few more links. So through social media you can change the world. So this is the very deep impact on our society of social media. So this cartoon or this picture depicts that how much social media has impact our society. Just sitting in your drawing rooms or you're in bedrooms, you can change the world through social media. So let's see how the social media is impacting our society. Almost a quarter of the world population is now on Facebook. It is like 2 to 3 billion people who are on the Facebook. Since social network feed off interaction among people, they become more powerful as they grow. So more people are joining these social media to channels. More it is becoming more influential. Thanks to the internet, each person with marginal view can see that he is not alone. So every person who has internet can join this group or this population or communities. So when these people find one another via social media, they can do things, create memes, publications, entire online worlds, words and bolster their word view and then break into the mainstream. So with one internet or one device, they can join the mainstream of the world, of the international world. So it is impacting each and every single person who has the internet. Without social media, social, ethical, environmental, and political ills would have minimal visibility. So before that, social media, we have no social, ethical, and environment, political ills can be seen, or they have very minimum visibility. Increased visibility of issues has shifted the balance of power from the hands of a few to a masses. So it's social media has transformed the power from few hands to the masses. So for this reason, its impact is more got deepening and becoming more visible. So for this reason, we um, have to put some or apply some ethics and social responsibility to the social media. On the other side, social media is slowly killing real activism and replacing it with the selectivism. You get slacked. Slack mean you becoming lazy due to this social media. While social media activism brings an increased awareness about social issues, question remains as to whether this awareness is translated into real change. So, or we are just sitting in our, in our rooms or in our places and just trying to change this world, and we are not doing actually anything physically. So some argue that social sharing has encouraged people to use computers and mobile phone to express their concerns on social issues without actually having to engage entirely with the campaigns in real life. Like I explained, it is just on the phone and computers, but nothing on the real life, nothing on the ground. So their sport is limited to pressing the like button or sharing the content. So this is their sport of any cause become just limited just of liking or the sharing the content. So it on one side it has real impact, and on other side it may don't have much impact. So these are the both side of the impact of the social media on the society. So after discussing the impact or the importance of social media for a society, so let's see that why we need the social and ethics and social responsibility in the social media. There has been a transformation in communication because of social media. Here are some changes that have taken place. So people have now become both the producer and the consumer of information. So everyone can produce the information and also use that information. So it's becoming more. So we need to apply some rules and principle on that. News can be shared instantly online before it even reaches to the television. The judgment of communication is both positive and negatively affected. So it is up to reader to decide whether or not the information is true and credible. The reader must look at the context, channel, and author of the information. So since it's very instant things, and it has negative and positive influences, so it is very important for us, for the consumer or for readers or for the producer, to see that what they are doing on the social media and what kind of content they are spreading or are sharing with other people. Because more people communicate online, the value of the face-to-face communication is lost. So this is the multiple effects on the way a message is received and interpreted. So since we don't have face-to-face things, so it is very hard for us to how it interpret, translate into the real information. The people have the ability to filter out and choose the type of message they want to receive and those they want to nothing to do with it. So people also filter the information and choose the type of message they want to receive, and those they want nothing to do with it, and any information which they don't want, they don't receive. Anything they want, they receive. So they are becoming also a filtering the information which are in a way it is good, and in the way maybe it is not good. So we are raising again the same question, that why do ethical principles need to be applied to social media? Social media allows everyone to share basically anything online, so everyone should follow the ethical principle while using the social media. So social media responsibility is to build a true identity of society. So to achieve this objective, the social media user should have knowledge of ethics. So because you are becoming a producer, you are becoming an influencer, so you should know the principle of ethical. So what you have to, how do you have to share the information. Ethical policies should be put into place so everyone could be free to share the information. So as long as you are following the ethical principles, you are free to share the informations. So an ethical environment is necessary to share the information among different individuals and groups. So like we are using the ethical environment in our real society, or real life, or real on the ground, so we want to, because this is becoming a virtual environment, so we want to apply ethical environment also into the social media's virtual environment. So because it is becoming real and it is affecting the life of the people, so we want to apply the principle of ethics in this environment as well. Continuing the ethics and the social responsibility in social media, as we all know that most interactions and communication is done online using a wide variety of social network. So we have discussed the importance of taking into consideration the role of ethics play with online sharing and communication, and there's need to be a place for ethics and social responsibility and social media. So we have discussed that why we need that. So because like I explained you before, that this is another word, another things becoming a virtual society. So we have to apply our actual societies, our physical societies rule in our virtual world of social media. As we are familiar with the ethics, by definition, it is the concept of what is good and what is bad, what is right and what is wrong. So in social media, the right ethics equal to the right perspective and the right thinking, and how to leverage and use social media appropriately, and how to engage people in the right manner. So there's definitely there's a right way and the wrong way to use the social media. So ethics principles are telling us that how we should use the social media, and there, of course, there is a wrong way and also the right way. So we ethics uh, principle of ethics are guidelining or guiding us to use the social media in a right way. It is very important to remember that whenever you connect with a social media network, you are joining a community, like you are interacting with the people. Anything you are writing, anything you are sharing is becoming property of the, a lot of people can see. As we have discussed before, that social media have improved or increased the visibility tremendously. So we have to be very careful and very vigilant to follow these ethical rules when we are using the social media. And we know that every community has its principles of ethics and morality, so we have to follow those rules which we are following in our common life, in our society. So same kind of rules of ethics we are applying to the social media. So let's discuss some of the basic principle of ethics and social responsibility in the social media. So you need to be sure to treat the people in your community with respect and kindness, like you are using in your real life. Also, you have to give the same kind of respect and kindness to the people you are interacting in the virtual or in the social media life. So it is of utmost importance to respect the boundaries of the others, so their privacy, their in the real world, like you are using doing same thing, you have to use follow the same principles in a social media environment. Aggressiveness has no place in the social media. Some people are very abusive or very aggressive in the social media, so there's no place for this that in the social media. Give others the benefit of your experience and build positive and healthy relationship with other members of your virtual community members. So you have to share the things of your experience, your knowledge, your benefit, and create a positive and healthy relationship with other members with whom you are interactive in a virtual community, clubs or virtual communities. So basically there are three main principles of social media ethics and responsibility which we have to follow. So first one is authenticity, is mean you should be sincere. People will respond positively if you are sincere. So be sincere on the social media. Transparency or openness. Having hidden agenda will only count against you. So be open, be transparent. Don't use this media, these media with the for your achieving your hidden agenda against any, because it will only go against you yourself. So communication, getting to know people as people and letting them get to know you. So you should let other people know you if you want to know other people. So these are three basic principles of sincerity, openness, and communication. So right kind of communication, ethical communication, which should be accurate, it should be right, and give the right information about yourself to other people if you want to get that operation. So in the next part of this lecture, we will tell you the issues of in the social media and how you will going to cope that issues. So thank you for the listening, and I hope you have you learn a lot about what is the social media and how we apply ethics and social responsibility to the social media. Thank you.